The Vikings returned to Detroit with a much different vibe than the last time the Vikings were in Detroit. That was the final game of the 2024 regular season with the 1 seed on the line. The Vikings, I don't know what they are right now. JJ McCarthy is returning after a 7-week absence. The Lions had their bye week, and the Lions are looking very good. They're 5-2. They're favored by 8.5 with an over-under of 48.5. 94% of the spread money is on the Lions.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, I think this is a Lions ass whooping coming to a theater near you. All right, that's what I think is coming right here. I mean, the Lions are awesome, like you said. They're home after a bye week. Oh, and it's basically a rookie quarterback who was very shaky before he got hurt. Now he's going to go in and not be shaky, and then we don't have a run game to really rely on there in Minnesota, as we've discussed week in and week out, and this is not the week you're going to jumpstart it. Detroit's not going to let you run the ball. They don't let anybody run the ball, really. So that's where I look at that. The Lions got to be a little healthier as far as having that bye week. But the big problem, and what everything relies on, is the Vikings defense. And the Vikings defense, as we know, is as well coached as there is, but there's just not enough talent there, in my opinion, to match up with some of the best offenses in football. And you know better than anybody, you guys can't really stop the run that well unless you crowd the line of scrimmage and do all that crazy Flores stuff. So within that, though, you got to be careful about doing that crazy stuff. You got all these people at the line of scrimmage. Jared Goff says Seth Huttis, Jameson Williams, and Amon-Ra St. Brown flying down the field, and your safeties are 3 yards from the line of scrimmage. Guess what? You're in deep shit. They're going deep. It's going to be a touchdown. So that's where I think it almost chops a leg of creativity away from Flores to stop the run, and that's where I think they're going to be in trouble. The Lions, as we know, are so explosive on that side of the ball. 35-17, roar, Lions.
Yeah, look, I have no illusions about this one. It's good that JJ McCarthy's back, but this will be his third career regular season game. It's his first game in Michigan since he beat Ohio State in 2023 with the Wolverines. But hey, if the Vikings pull this one off, then it will be one of those, okay, maybe they have something, and then they'll lose 2 in a row after that, like we've already established with some of these other teams. But I just don't see a set of facts where the Vikings can win this one, and I think they know it, and the Lions know it. Their only hope is for the Lions to be complacent, but I don't think that'll be the case. A couple of factors there. They're starting to realize Jahmyr Gibbs is the guy.
Yeah,
some of the comments in the aftermath of their most recent game, it's clear that they get it, that they understand that he's a special talent. And as much as they'd like to split the touches, I think it's in the process of going to starter backup, not Sonic and Knuckles.
Right?
It's more
what you've
Batman
heard me
and
been
Robin.
saying for 2 years, right? Like I go, yeah, you got to give him more touches. He's just too explosive. You're leaving yards on the field with him not getting the ball.
And the other factor is the contract extension for Aiden Hutchinson, because now he can quit worrying about carrying the injury risk.
Right.
The Lions have assumed it to the tune of $141 million in injury guarantees. He can finally, and not that he's playing well while he's carrying that injury risk coming off of the serious lower leg injury from last year. Now he's completely and totally free to things up for the Vikings. 42-13. The Lions, and I'll tell you now, it's probably going to be one of my best bets.
Yeah, I think it's
at 8.5.
Yeah,
it's probably going to be a best bet.
It can trend that way for me as well. I hear you. It's definitely been starred on my documents there to go. That could be a possible best better right there. Yo, thanks for watching, homies. We are now in the NFL season here on Chris Simms Unbuttoned.
Hit subscribe to get our weekly picks, game recaps, film deep dives, and much, much more.
Thanks again for watching. Subscribe, rate, review. Peace out. You know where to find us.